Epictetus stood amidst the ruins of a once great civilization. The idea I will share at the end of this changed how the most powerful men in history faced every single day. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of our daily routines. We often find ourselves stuck in a state of constant distraction, never truly present in the moment. But what if we could break free from this cycle of distraction and focus on what truly matters? Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively on the importance of living in the present. He believed that our lives are made up of a series of moments, and that it's up to us to make the most of each one. By cultivating a sense of awareness and focus, we can begin to appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life. But how do we do this? How do we stop wasting our lives and start living in the present? What Marcus Aurelius wrote next in his journal is something most people are afraid to admit. Epictetus often spoke about the importance of living in accordance with nature. He believed that our desires and aversions are the root of our suffering, and that by learning to let go of these desires, we can find a sense of peace and contentment. As he said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is a powerful lesson, one that can help us navigate even the most challenging situations. By focusing on what we can control, and letting go of our desires and expectations, we can begin to find a sense of inner peace. But this is easier said than done. How do we actually put this into practice? How do we learn to let go of our desires and focus on the present moment? The next lesson is the one Seneca considered the hardest, and the most necessary. One of the key takeaways from Seneca's works is the importance of cultivating a sense of gratitude. He believed that by focusing on what we already have, rather than what we lack, we can begin to appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life. This is a powerful practice, one that can help us shift our perspective and find a sense of contentment. As Seneca said, the greatest wealth is to live content with little. By cultivating a sense of gratitude, we can begin to appreciate the small things in life, and find joy in the everyday moments. But how do we actually cultivate this sense of gratitude? How do we make it a part of our daily lives? What comes next is the practice the Stoics hid from most people. So, how can we apply these lessons to our own lives? How can we start living in the present, letting go of our desires, and cultivating a sense of gratitude? One practical approach is to start a daily journaling practice. By taking a few minutes each day to reflect on our thoughts and feelings, we can begin to cultivate a sense of awareness and appreciation for the present moment. We can also start to identify areas where we're getting caught up in our desires and aversions, and work on letting go of these desires. Additionally, we can make a conscious effort to focus on what we already have, rather than what we lack. By doing so, we can begin to cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment. The key is to start small, and be consistent. By making these practices a part of our daily routine, we can begin to transform our lives and live in greater alignment with our values. In conclusion, Seneca's wisdom on the shortness of life and how to stop wasting it offers us a powerful framework for living in the present. By cultivating a sense of awareness, letting go of our desires, and focusing on what we already have, we can begin to appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life. The idea I shared at the beginning of this video is that our lives are made up of a series of moments, and that it's up to us to make the most of each one. By applying the lessons from Seneca's works, we can start to live in greater alignment with our values, and find a sense of purpose and fulfillment. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoicism and personal growth. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. The greatest gift is to live in the present. If these words gave you strength today, subscribe. New Stoic wisdom every single day. The best is yet to come.